Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. No coffee today. Feeling a bit under the weather, so only got some water close by. But I'm working on this bag. First I gotta add some seam allowance. I'm doing 3/8 inch all the way around. Then I'm going to cut this out, and then I got these panels here. So we'll cut these out after that. So that's what I'm doing here. I forgot to mark this the last time I worked on it. So bear with me while I do this. And there we go. Got my fabric scissors, but I don't want to use those for cutting paper. So I've cut out a couple pieces of X-Pack for the panels. Hopefully this is all gonna look all right. Here is our X-Pack. So this is the fabric that I just had laying around. It's a WX, which means it's got this nylon side on the face, but it's got a laminated on the back side. It's just what I had laying around, so I'm gonna use it for now. And let's just lightly draw these lines on once I take it out. Okay, and there is our, that's actually pretty good. Straighten this out a bit. Okay, so this is going to be our drive side. Then obviously when I do the other one, I'm going to have to flip it over for the non-drive side. All right. So here's the pattern. And here's that. Just make sure it's 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1 3/8. Okay, this will be where the zipper will get installed, right here. Now we have our 2 parts. All right, let's get some zippers ready. So we've got 16-inch length of zipper tape, waterproof. So it's got this coating on one side, not on the other. We have 2 zippers. All right. So we've got a double zipper. So now this will open up, but then at any point you can move them around. And this will be our panel. But we want to put a stop here. So with this extra piece, so our zipper is 1 1/4. We are going to cut a piece that's 1 1/4 wide. Okay, and this will be our stop. So this will be sewn like so, and then folded over. and that will be our stop. So this total piece will be 16. This is long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew it and fold it over, top stitch it, and then we can adjust the length so that the zipper might actually start about a 1/2 inch away from the edge, or more, maybe an inch away from the edge, because some of this is seam allowance we're going to lose. And that gives the zipper somewhere to stop. And then this one will probably just let trail off into the seam. And it'll be somewhere like that. All right, on to the next step. Sorry for the sniffles.
All right, so I'm just cutting out the non-drive side here. Gonna trace it, cut the piece out. And now we're ready to go. Okay, so we're installing the zipper stop here. This is the top stitch. Now I've got the zipper attached to the panel. We're starting it. Trying to make sure I keep it all straight here. And this long piece is going to be cut off. This is just excess fabric for the zipper stop. Okay, so now the zipper is folded back over, and this is the top stitch. Certain points you have to stop and bury your needle, lift the zipper foot, and then move your zippers to the other side. The zipper foot always comes loose on me for some reason. Now we're starting the top. I use these clips. I find they're pretty handy. I think they're Clove clips, something like that. Put a link in the video. So I measured the width of the zipper and tried to do the math to figure out exactly where the stitch needed to land. That way, when you install the zipper, your panel stays the same size. If you do it wrong, your panel generally shrinks. So I'm folding it over on the edge right there on the left. It's a little bit off, but I think it's within the seam allowance, so I think it'll be all right. And now this is the top stitch. Gotta trap your threads. Gotta move the zippers out of the way. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Ran out of bobbin thread.
My bobbin ran out. So I had to reload the bobbin and start this piece over.
Oh. Hi. I didn't see you there. Cracking out some sick moves. Alright, where were we? Let's get back to this bag. So, we had pattern. Went ahead and installed zipper panel. Zipper onto the front. So here's our drive side zipper stop. And I went ahead and cut out the other side. So these are our two pieces, like so. A little irregularity between the two, which is to be expected. So I have to tighten this side up here a little bit. Okay, we'll set that aside for now. This is the liner material. We use this for the inside of the gusset eventually, but first we're gonna do the inside of the non-drive bag, non-drive side bag. The inside of the non-drive side. So this is the non-drive side. This is the exterior. This is the interior. So I'm going to cut another piece and it's going to lay inside like so on top of it. So when you open the zipper, you'll see this yellow. You won't see this. You won't see any of this anywhere when it's all said and done. So I'm going to try to find an area. I'm trying to use the best. What am I doing here? Hold on. Let's see this. Okay. Looks like I can fit it here. So I'm just going to cut this piece smaller. So I don't have to worry about all this extra fabric. For now. Come back to that later. Okay, so now we have this. And where did my chingadera go? Hopefully my head isn't getting too far into the shot there. Is it? I can't see. You can tell me later. I'll see when I edit it. I'll be like, whose noggin is in this shot? Okay, there's our piece. Now let's go ahead and cut this out. Drop something. I think I need to change the wheel on this cutter. It's got some spots on it. It's like some flat spots or something. Okay, I got this cut out. Let's set these aside. Okay, so now this go like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a basting stitch to hold these together. Do a real long, as long as possible. This is just to join these two for now, as close to the edge as possible. You can see looks like it's a little trimmed it a little off here, but this is it's all within the seam allowance, so we're just going to catch it all there. And this is just a loose stitch, just like I said, to hold everything together. So this is going to be a fast one. Okay, so we're gonna go to the sewing machine and do this basting stitch. All right, let's go. All right, so now I've got 3 panels. So I've got the pattern, got the drive side, got the non-drive side with the liner. So these two can go together. And essentially when you open up the zipper, that's what you're gonna see. is the yellow interior. So this is just a base stitch. Like I said, looks like I trapped a little fabric here. I might have to cut a little relief there or something. And this is outside of the, or within the seam allowance, so you won't see this stitch when it's done, hopefully, if I did it right, at least. And these two will be sandwiched, so the next step is the gusset, and that will be in the next video. So I hope you're digging it, and if you got any tips or advice, please feel free to share it, because I know there's always something I can do better on this. This is just rough and ready, homegrown DIY frame bag level stuff, so if there's something I can do better, some tips, advice, please share it. And if you have any questions and if I can answer it, I'm happy to answer with my limited knowledge. So thanks, hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, share it on your accounts, do whatever. Let's keep this going. Thanks for all the new followers, appreciate you, and yeah, talk to you soon. All right, thanks.